And Junk plays
DDD.
DDD. Yeah, which
That'll be hype.
It's so hype. I love DDD.
One of the worst characters in the game. I'm ready.
But the best heavy in the game. I would personally, I would say. I don't care what you say.
When you say best, do you mean like good?
Yes.
Oh, then no.
What do you mean no?
That's Bowser.
Bowser is really good. I really like. It's just all the tools that DDD has, and it's a lot of fun to see DDD play at a high tier level, especially when you see him like. I've seen DDDs at Summit.
Wait, is this Z3? Oh.
And it's Z3, so this is just gonna be.
This is going to be how many times can we hit the penguin before he pops? And Youngling's going to throw some spears.
The poor B button.
Pin the tail on the penguin.
Exactly. There we go. Winner semis, Junk versus Z3.
Yeah, I don't think Gordos are going to do jack in this matchup.
No.
And yeah, honestly, this is completely the name of the game for Z3. Just keep camping him out, spacing, throwing out projectiles, because honestly, DDD doesn't have a lot of good options against the Youngling projectiles. Even if they get reflected, Z3 can still shield them. It doesn't matter. And we saw, he tried to reflect that one and got hit anyway.
Yeah.
And we're seeing
the arrow didn't go through.
We're seeing this struggle for Junk right now just to get in. Z3 only taken 15% in the course of this minute that Junk has just been getting pelted by projectiles. And Junk is gonna need a way to escape this wall that Z3 is creating, or else he's just gonna keep taking all this free damage.
That was such an incredible boomerang by Z3. Just to knock, as soon as the shield got dropped, it knocked Junk into the air, and he just kept falling with the forward air.
And Z3 purposely throws them behind you. He wants, or she wants them to come back.
Because she what she's gonna say is like, "Hey, you can just forget about it," and then we end up doing that, and that's
to our detriment. Yeah,
unfortunately, to our detriment. If he can use those, if he can use the suck very well,
I don't think it matters.
Throw it back, he probably
can shield them anyway.
That's true.
Like you're seeing, like Junk's trying, right? But he's not really getting the hits. Like he got grabbed for his troubles there. Took 25%, 20%.
I hope Junk has a backup.
I think the name of the game is walking up slowly, shield. Walk up slowly, shield. Because your projectiles aren't going to work, your reflectile's not going to work, as we're seeing. Yeah.
Wow,
I'm surprised
that up tilt beat out the down
air. It didn't even look like it.
I was so confused by that.
Z3 looked like she hit, like, the air and died.
Yeah.
180 on this DDD.
Not gonna do anything in this match.
I mean, one good thing right now is that Junk has a lot of rage.
It's true.
Z3 would die to a forward smash potentially,
especially this early on.
I mean, Junk knows not to throw them out
because it takes a little bit for.
But as long as Junk holds onto this stock, honestly, it's not even, but it's pretty close. Like it's doable.
Oh,
and yeah, we're seeing the fourth. Like, that's reactable.
Yeah.
You see? So, I mean, even the reflector's not going to be that helpful. And keep in mind, guys, Junk's a very good player. This is just the caliber that Z3 is at, and the horribleness of this matchup, to be honest.
Oh my god.
Junk's going to need to get an edge guard.
Making Junk look like Junk, unfortunately.
That's mean.
I love the guy, but I'm sorry. Z3 is making it just so.
No, I mean, you know what this reminds me of?
So hard.
This reminds me of every time I watch Today's play Z3. This is kind of what happens, but worse because DDD's slower.
Yeah.
We saw Z3 go for that arrow confirm, not able to lane it, but honestly, with such a massive lead, this just seems so hard. And that's going to do it.
Yeah, that's definitely going to do it.
And Z3 looking extremely dominant.
This is going to be a long 3 matches if it goes to like anything past three games.
I mean, you're going to be seeing this every game.
That's true.
I mean, it's only optimal for Z3 to be doing this.
It's true. It's
DDD
true.
does not have the tools to get around this wall.
Right.
At least in my opinion.
It's just, I don't know. Even if Junk got in, it would be really hard to just contest entirely, regardless of how.
Yeah.
Even if the knockback was far enough.
I mean, one thing Junk has is bigger hitboxes, but Z3's aerials come out faster.
It's true.
So it's almost like a trade-off.
Even then, you still got to worry about those damn falling B buttons, you know?
Yes, I mean, okay, so I understand FD because it gives Z3 less places to land, but it also gives her more room to throw projectiles. So Junk is definitely going to have to be ready for this wall. And it looks like, honestly, he's doing a pretty good job so far. And that's not a force match you want to get hit by.
Wow, that was
good on Junk to hold it. And do you see the patience? He just walked up and grabbed. He knew that Z3 was going to air dodge, and he was ready. And honestly, this could be... he's living. And one other thing about FD is it is going to be harder for Z3 to take stocks here, just because there's no platforms to kill off the top.
Oh, threw him under.
That's it!
Let's go.
And Junk with the snipe.
And then the return, but who cares?
But that's evening it back up.
And this is where the hype comes in. Okay?
Z3 died at 79. Junk died at 179, right? So, I mean, good on Junk to take the stock that early.
For sure.
A stock is a stock. The game ends when all three stocks are gone,
Good
right?
Gordo grab.
So as long as Junk is able to keep the stock count even, I think he's fine.
Oh, wow.
And now he has the percent lead for the first time in this matchup. I think that has armor, by the way. Z3 is brave. Okay, you see Junk waiting for Z3 to... He's daring Z3 to land on top of him. Z3 is like, I don't know.
This is... Okay, this just became a lot more fun to watch.
I think FD was the right pick.
It's such a smart pick.
And you see Junk. Now the reflector's mattering. I was wrong. If he reflects the boomerang, it goes through the fireball. So Junk's goal is to reflect the boomerang.
It gives Junk such a huge opportunity to actually grab more items that Z3 throws at her.
Oh, Junk committing low. And is maybe going to die for that, but Z3 not able to get the up smash.
Oh,
and couldn't take an up smash of her own. Z3 committed a little late to that up smash and is going to pay the price.
Good stuff by Junk. So patient. Great shielding.
I mean, he's just so good at this game, right? I mean, who could do this against Z3 as King Dedede?
As King Dedede, exactly. The question stands. Oh,
okay. He's gonna lose the stock for that.
For sure. That Gordo neutral is crazy.
Yeah, I don't think the Gordos are gonna be a big part of this win for Junk.
No, unless he eats it back up and throws it back.
There's just
to
the
get
wall.
the speed. It's still just a wall.
I mean,
the best bet is just to keep eating.
And as we say that,
yeah,
Z3 takes like 30% from one.
Okay, we know the plan.
All right, we're not sleeping on Junk, right? We're kind of sleeping on Junk right now.
Yeah, I was all about Junk from the beginning.
Okay, this is looking really bad for Z3 right now. It's going to be hard for her to kill this Dedede. One of the heaviest characters in the game. That's not doing it.
No, it's not.
But this is slowly slipping away from Junk if he takes too much percent. Goes for another dash. We've been seeing him go for a few dash attacks.
Nothing has just landed, though, unfortunately.
I like the up smash. Knew he was going to get hit by the boomerang and decided to just all in it. That's going to do it. The return hit of the boomerang. Wow. Z3 specialty. That was very close.
That was close. That was so much fun to watch.
Shoutouts to Junk for counterpicking FD. That was really smart. On paper, you think, oh god, Youngling's going to throw so many more projectiles on FD, but you have to think...
If Dedede didn't have the option to neutral B projectiles, then it would have been hell. I think that since he was able to eat all those projectiles and throw them back, it made it possible. Exactly.
It's the boomerang, because if Junk eats the boomerang, it now goes through the rest of Youngling's projectiles.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, you think about the boomerang as well. If you throw a Gordo and the boomerang is going back towards Z3, that Gordo will react to the direction of where that boomerang is going. So, and I've seen him hit that a few times already, actually.
Okay, Z3's dead. Z3's dead.
That was a
0 to death. 20 seconds stock. Z3 has her work cut out for her right now, especially against a character like Dedede. And yeah, you see, this is Z3's adaptation, is she's not throwing the projectiles at Junk anymore. She's throwing them up.
For sure. Making it just a little harder for Junk.
That's not going to do it yet. Next one will. So yeah, I think now Z3 needs to think about not throwing the boomerang at Junk.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't think she... I really... Oh, that double bounce on that sword. That bothers me. I just hate that that's a thing sometimes. But it makes
no!
Oh,
wait, no, she's
okay,
making it back.
okay.
But she recovered so high. Doesn't get the down smash.
Unfortunate.
Junk a little slow on his reaction there. And armor's through, and we're still living. And this is another...
alive.
And I was saying before, DDD will live a long time on this stage. If he holds onto his stock.
Exactly.
224% on this fat penguin.
Really trying to milk it out as much as he can. That rage. Oh, there it is. That's
and Junk could have DI'd that. That was.
He definitely could have. It wasn't that much.
Okay, Junk going all in. I like it. Okay, good on Z3. Knew that Junk was going to try to reflect the boomerang there. Went over him. And honestly, Junk has been breaking this wall pretty easily.
I think it's more of a chip than anything. It's just like he gets through it just a little bit more further as he goes.
Yeah, honestly, Junk is just playing amazing right now, I think. This matchup seems really hard. And we're seeing it. The Gordos, I don't think...
helping.
I say they're not helping, and then Junk lands 3 of them in a row, and it's like, oh, wait, they're broken.
Wait, say something that's not going to work.
Try to go to that border. I like the attempt. And a missed tech, unfortunately, but Junk will be fine. What's more percent? Like, what's 5 more percent?
Yeah, right. Armored right through that down air.
We're going to take an uppie for his trouble. Yeah, honestly, Z3 just knows.
That down smash is going to cover so...
What's up, today's?
It's going to just take care of so much. Today's is missing a really good tournament with a turnout of 38.
Yeah, you could have won the whole thing today.
Honestly.
Just beat Z3. And now this is kind of slowly falling away from Junk. What looks like a really strong showing is now kind of Z3 looking like she's in his head.
I think he's starting to get, yeah. I
Maybe
think he's a bit either, you know, he's mentally exhausted from just trying to projectile, like, it's literally a game show, you know. It's, can you dodge the B button?
And you know, the thing is like Z3 is used to this situation, right? Because she plays so often. She goes to like 5 tournaments a week. Like, she's used to like these game 3 situations.
Oh, and he didn't make it back, unfortunate. And that's going to be game 3. A 3-0 from Z3. I didn't expect any less.
It looked doable. I mean, shout-outs to Junk for making that at least look doable.
Oh my gosh.
That looked painful
That
to
second
play.
game was so much fun to watch, though.
I would not want to be King Dedede in the young